month we have for you Magnolia Crossing and their annual pool party, Cypress Run and their ice cream social. But first, we covered this year's Fill the Bus event, from the pickup in the neighborhoods on the north side, to the separation process, to the distribution of all the supplies. Let's watch as we hear and see the generosity of our neighbors.
Stan, what is the most popular item we've gotten collected?
Composition books and pencils are probably, and crayons. And that's about it. Everything else is many other items, but those were the most popular items that we collected from the neighborhood.
Okay. Now, Roseanne, what would you say is the feedback from your neighbors after they've been involved in this kind of activity?
They're just so happy to help in any way they can, and they are so generous. We collected 32 backpacks this year. Yeah, so they're just happy to help, and we love it.
Out of all of the stuff that you've collected today, Sue, how many backpacks, how many crayons, what's the most popular item?
We got a lot of crayons. I mean, a lot of everything. The loose leaf paper, those little flat folded pocket binders. We ended up getting about almost 40 backpacks. One of our really great neighbors sent in 24 backpacks.
That's fantastic.
So that was great, but just a lot of things, everything. We didn't get one. I mean, there was nothing we didn't get. We got Kleenexes and things, wipey things for the hands, as well as the things for the disinfectants, and as well as the pencils and pens and crayons and markers and just all that. Just a lot of composition books, and so it just overwhelming, really. But as it came in, I sorted it out so it wasn't like all at one time. So it worked out very well.
Oh, I'd say we have almost, if not all, full participation. We're a small neighborhood here, only 80 roofs, and as you can see by the pile behind me, we've got quite a bit of items. Yep.
We're here in the Glen Eagle neighborhood on the north side, and we're awaiting the school bus to pick up all the supplies, and here they come now. The contingency is led by the mayor of Hardeeville, Harry Williams, and his wife, Beth.
Hello. And Myra, you are like Santa today.
Okay, yes I am.
And you're driving our sleigh.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's going to be filled with what? What are we filling this
With
sleigh
school
with?
supplies for the children of the Jasper County, Hardeeville area. And we will be taking it to the city hall to disperse it to different schools.
Well, Myra, I hope you have a full bus.
Yes, ma'am, we will. And thank you very much.
Well, it's a daunting task, but basically what we did was my husband and I, we started the very first night and we organized into bags and boxes, and after that it was pretty easy until we got a huge growth spurt at the end, and then it took a couple of hours.
What's the most popular item donated?
The most popular item we've had so far are spiral notebooks. We had a huge box we had to break down into smaller boxes or you wouldn't have been able to carry it.
And then last but not least, what's the feedback you get from your neighbors?
Well, it's very simple. The feedback here in Village Green is absolutely tremendous because we are Village Green.
What percentage of your neighborhood participates in this endeavor?
I would say about 3/4 of the neighborhood. We're a fairly new neighborhood and growing, so each year we have more neighbors, but I'd say this year we probably had a good 3/4 of the neighbors.
The most popular item we gathered probably would be the spiral notebooks as well as crayons. And I envy the teachers because there seems to be an awful lot of cleaning wipes and tissues.
Another successful Fill the Bus event here on the north side for all the children in the city of Hardeeville School District. This is Joanne Hines for ION.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
Tell
how are you,
us.
Margie?
Oh, just fine. Tell us what your role is on this very busy day.
Well, this will be my second time of doing Fill the Bus. So my goals and objectives is to get all the logistics on the city side. So we get all of everything organized. And Beth, our fearless leader, organizes everything on the Sun City side. And then we get all of our buses, get all of that stuff done, and have all the volunteers here to help us sort everything. And then we'll be organizing everything for the drop-off tomorrow. So a lot of logistics, a lot of fun stuff, and a lot of volunteers, so we're very excited.
Beth, tell us about the history of Fill the Bus.
I have been involved, actually coordinating Fill the Bus for 4 years. And from what I understand, it was started several years before I got here. I've been here for 4 years, so I started the first year that I moved here. And each year it gets bigger and bigger as Sun City is still growing on the north side. So this year we did, I believe it was 13 neighborhoods, and next year we should have 14, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
And you were the primary encourager and developer of this with Sun City North.
Yes, it is, now I would say it's easy to do. It starts with an email and it goes out from there, and then once the neighborhoods get their flyer and their email, they run with it and they have fun with it, and which is important also.
What is the impact as a result of today?
It is an overwhelmingly positive impact because we can supply the children with anything that they need in order to be able to learn better. From paper to pencils to all the other glue sticks. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Because we can supply and help them with this for the entire school year, it's one less thing that they have to be concerned about, and they can focus on their studies.
Laura, how long have you been volunteering with this project?
About 10 minutes. Debbie Lackervera recruited me for this project of school supplies for the kids in this county. Thought it was a good idea.
And what is your actual task here so far?
Right now I'm gathering up all the donated supplies and separating them into individual boxes so it'll be easier to load the backpacks.
Hi, Flo. Is this a brand new experience for you here today?
No, this is my second year with this program. And I'm enjoying it very much to help the kids out. I tutor at Hardeeville Elementary, and this is definitely, all these supplies are definitely needed.
And Flo, how do you feel at the end of a very, very productive but hard working day?
Exhausted, but it's very rewarding to do this.
Well, these supplies have done some traveling from the north side, Sun City, to the distribution center, to here. Now, who exactly do we have here today?
Well, I'm Beth Williams. This is Mayor Williams. This is Dr. Westbrook. And this is Miss Bright from the Hardeeville school system.
Now, where exactly are all these supplies going?
All of the supplies will be distributed to students at Hardyville Elementary School and Hardyville Richland Middle School. Every student that attends our school will receive a starter kit of supplies for the school year.
That's fantastic. Now, you're the principal of the school. What do you think of all of this?
It's a very exciting time for the opening of school. There's always so much going on, and with the new supplies and the generous donations from the community, as well as having all the excitement with the new things that we have on campus, hey, it's just an enormous time. We're excited, and we're just ready for the opening of the new school year.
That's great. Now, Harry, I know you love bringing community together, and you have done that. How do you feel about it?
It's always a great feeling every year. When you do things, it's always the end result. And when I come here and I work with such talented educators, that's really where I feel good, because you see the smiles, you see what the end result is, you see how much good you're delivering. So
That's true. Now, your lovely wife, you're responsible for this, aren't you?
I am, guilty as charged. This is my 4th year going back to school and filling the bus. And each year we have another neighborhood, another few hundred people. So the amount of supplies that we collected this year is just even more than last year. So it took us several hours yesterday to collect the supplies. We have a route organized. People come out, they have coffee and cake on the driveways, and they wait for us. The next step is the bus and the public workers that also have some trucks filled up. That's how much we collected. We went to the Public Works building, and we spent another several hours. We had about 20 people helping us sort, and we sorted by like items and which was going to which school. Then this morning, here's our end result of all that we collected and everybody's generosity, and everybody's really excited that school's starting even though they're not going to school.
Well, this is a great project. Many people came together for a wonderful, wonderful outcome. This is Chris Chase for Sun City TV.
Magnolia Crossing pool party was rained on, but that didn't stop them. Let's watch. We are here at the beautiful Riverbend Lodge and Pool for the Magnolia Crossing Neighborhood Pool Party. Let's go see if we could find Peggy Batista, who is the neighborhood rep and plays a large part in organizing the social committee. Well, thank you, Peggy, for speaking with us today and taking your time out of your busy schedule.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Well, tell us a little bit about Magnolia Crossing, how many homes there are, and then how many streets are involved. And then how are they still building homes there?
Magnolia Crossing was first established in 2014, I believe, in the spring. It has 69 homes when we're built out. Right now we're at 65, so we only have 4 more homes until we're completed. It consists of 2 streets, Promenade Lane and Fernleaf Lane, but not all of Promenade. We're sort of landlocked in the middle on Promenade. One end is Herons Point and the other end is Carolina Landing. They are in the process of building, I believe, 4 more homes that will complete our neighborhood, hopefully by the end of the year, and we'll be done with all of the construction. We're also a combination of the larger homes and the medium homes, and that's about really it. It's a good neighborhood, and I'm very proud to be the neighborhood rep to the people there.
Well, Peggy, we're here at Riverbend for your pool party. The weather isn't cooperating. But anyway, you have a large social committee. And what other events are you having planned for now?
We have a tailgating party in October planned at the Pavilion. We have a holiday party that we have at the Lake House Ballroom. I have to check my little sheet here. The parking lot sale. That's a big event for the neighborhood. We did it last year. We raised, I think, $1,400 for the neighborhood. And it's just a lot of fun, and a lot of people participate and help in that. So that's a big event for us. I mentioned the tailgating party. In October, we're going to have a miniature golf night with dinner afterwards at the Hilton Head Diner. Then we have a Thanksgiving dinner that we do at Jameson's for the residents that don't go away or don't have family coming down to spend the holiday. And then we'll wrap it up with the holiday party at the Lake House Ballroom.
Peggy, I understand that you include another neighborhood in with your social events. Please tell us about that.
Yes, we do. We include Greenbrier Park. They're a very small neighborhood at this time. 10 homes. They just recently added another one. I believe eventually when they're built out, there'll be 125 homes, but that's going to be a long way down the road. So we include them in all of our social events because 10 homes, not really enough for their own social committee and events.
Peggy, tell us about the monthly social events that you hold every month.
We do a men's luncheon, a women's luncheon, a neighborhood dinner, which is co-ed. We do ladies mahjong, ladies cards, bunco. We recently started a monthly golf outing. Let me see what I'm missing here. We have a book club. We play bocce. We're part of another neighborhood's league, Carolina Landing, that has been gracious enough to include us in the league. And I think that's probably it.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
There's not enough months in the days in the month.
No, but it's just, again, I just think we have a great neighborhood and a lot of people are active in doing things and it's just a fun place to live.
Well, I'm here with Edie Attore. Edie, you are very instrumental in the neighborhood with volunteerism. Please tell us about that.
Hi, Jojo. How are you today? Well, I wanted to introduce some people that are standing next to me first. Diane Shraver, Harry Williams, that is standing in for the First Lady of Hardeeville, Beth Williams, and Carol Hardiman. I myself am involved in the Backpack Buddies program. I've co-chaired the annual event this year, which is the fundraising event called Change for Change, with our neighborhood chairman, Peggy Batista. And that way we were instrumental in organizing this annual campaign and fundraising over $14,000 with the 17 neighborhoods within Sun City that participate. Additionally, there's a group of people that get together once a month at the Methodist Church on Calhoun Street, and we pack out a box that goes to needy families. The box is 25 pounds of shelf-stable food, and again, that goes from September to May. I do want to say that volunteerism is important to me, and also the people that are standing next to me would like to talk about what they do for our neighborhood.
Hi. I work with Staying Connected and have for the last 3 years. Staying Connected is a wonderful organization. We provide transportation for the older folks that need to get to their doctors or to the grocery store. It also provides respite care so that people go in and watch the relatives so they can have a break. Also, they have people that do a small amount of maintenance for the older people that can't get to light bulb changes or anything like that. And I will tell you, it is a wonderful service. The people that we serve are so happy that we can do this for them, because if we didn't, they would have to move out and be into a dependent nursing facility.
Hi, I'm Beth Williams tonight, and Beth organizes 4 events for the city of Hardeeville every fall. First, Fill the Bus, which happened last week. Then she does the Trunk or Treat event on Halloween, obvious. And she organizes a senior luncheon where seniors from the Senior Center in Hardeeville and the seniors from Sun City get together for a luncheon. And then she also does Fill the Sleigh in December.
Hi, I'm Carol Hardiman. I volunteer at Coastal Carolina Hospital on Wednesday mornings and truly enjoy it. I come to so appreciate the work that the nurses and the doctors do there. It's something I really enjoy. I got interested in it through a friend at the Book Exchange who does that, and she brought me a form. I filled it out. They called me, I attended a meeting, and now on Wednesdays, I'm there at the hospital. I love it. I love it.
And Kathy, I understand you do the signs for the neighborhood. Please.
My husband and I both do it. He does a lot of the painting, but who does the? Ed Batista does the cutting out of the wood signs, and we started to do some painting, and so now we're in charge of decorating for all the holidays.
Well, thank you everybody for speaking with me today. Go enjoy your party.
Thank you, Joanne.
Well, I'd like to thank the neighbors of Magnolia Crossing for everything that they do in volunteerism, and I hope that they have a wonderful evening celebrating all that they do. Who doesn't like ice cream? Here's Cypress Run's story.
So, Corey, when was your neighborhood established?
Well, Chris, according to the historian, who's our resident treasurer, Rick Meyer, the first resident moved in 2003. It was a Bayberry home, and it's the first house on the right as you enter the property. We currently have, I would say, 8 to 9 original residents who've lived in Cypress Run since 2003. It's pretty remarkable. I've been the neighborhood rep since January of 2017, so this is my second term. I guess the prior representative was a good guy by the name of Chris Cole-Lucas. He had the job for about 8 years, and he was kind of time to get some new blood, he said. And so he asked for a volunteer, step forward, and I looked and everyone had stepped back, and there I was.
So are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am, Chris, very much so. I have a wonderful, wonderful group, again, of support people that help us, and just great neighbors. They have interesting stories to tell. I kind of enjoy that sort of thing. I love to interact with people. I'm a verbal kind of guy, a face kind of guy, and so it's wonderful to meet the people and learn where they're from and their backgrounds. And hey, I'm a Pittsburgh person, and so don't hold that against me. Everyone else seems to be from Ohio.
Now, Ken, you recently had a heart attack, but you had something pleasant from that.
Oh gosh, yeah. A friend, a very nice friend. We have a lot of friends on Cypress Run, but it brought tears to my eyes. I mow my own lawn and take care of it and all, and I was trying to find somebody to mow my lawn, a service, and they're really hard to get nowadays for some reason. And I heard the lawnmower going, and I thought, oh, let me go get this guy. One of my neighbors is having their lawn mowed. And I looked out, and I was really grateful to see my neighbor, Tom. And he was out there mowing my lawn, and it really was an endearing thing. And just to let you know, Tom, I'm not going to hug you or anything, but I do appreciate it very much.
Now, Tom, how did you know his lawn needed to be mowed?
Well, it was only this high.
Oh, is that it?
No, I just figured he wasn't feeling up to it. I figured I'd just go down there and give him a hand.
It really sounds like you have a great neighborhood and you definitely bond together.
Yes.
I think so. Nobody, it's not a pushy neighborhood where everybody's all around all the time, but if you need help, and having an event like this, knowing that the people are there for you, and it's a great thing to have, especially as we get older, and not that I'm getting older.
Well, none of us are.
No, not at all.
Well, you guys go enjoy your ice cream.
Oh, thank you.
This is Chris Chase for In Our Neighborhood.
Thank you for watching this episode of ION. We would love to hear about the events in your neighborhood. Please contact us at least 2 weeks in advance at our email address, suncitytvhh@gmail.com. And stay tuned to SCTV for more episodes of In Our Neighborhoods.